Hello, my name is Bill Eisenhart. I'm a retired band director and a clarinet player. Today I'm going to talk about alternate fingerings on the clarinet. The first thing I would do is get out my fingering chart from the back of a beginning method book and try all the fingerings that you see. Some keys have only one fingering, some have two, some have three. So you need to try them all and at least be aware of what they are. The pinky keys on the clarinet. We have 4 keys on the right side and 4 keys on the left side. 3 of them are interchangeable. One of them can only be played on the left pinky, or only one can be played on the right pinky. So down low we have low E, which I can play with either pinky. I'm going to try with my right pinky and then my left pinky. Low F sharp. Low F. I want you to try all these fingerings. Anything I play on the clarinet, I want you to play as well. Put me on pause, and then stand in front of a mirror and watch those pinkies. I'm going to use the same pinkies now, but now with my register key. So I'm going to play a high, actually middle D to B natural. I'll play middle D to C sharp. Or D flat, same note. I'll play middle D to C. You need to get proficient at playing all those notes with either pinky. And the reason is, eventually, you're going to have to play those 2 fingerings in a row. Anytime you involve this pinky, which you only have on the right side, if you involve that note, eventually you're going to come into a situation where you can't play it using that same pinky. Like I'm going to play low E, F sharp, G sharp, and then repeat that. I can't get from G sharp to low E, F sharp, G sharp. It's very awkward. It is possible, but it's much better for me to play low E, F sharp, G sharp, play the low E on the left pinky, and then during that note, very quickly, I switch from left pinky E to right pinky E. You won't even be able to tell, and I can play it over and over again. Normally you divide the rhythm in half, so I would go 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and switch through 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and. So, you're going to run into that a lot in your life. You're either going to have to slide down, a pinky slide down if you can, which is not always the best, or you're going to have to play the same note with 2 pinkies right in a row. In my music, if I come to one of those instances, above that note I will write R-left. That tells me to play that note with my right pinky and then switch to my left pinky in the middle of the note. Next fingering I want to show you is chromatic low B natural, high G, F sharp, F. So I'm playing that high F sharp or low B natural, not with my middle finger like is the standard fingering, but with the chromatic banana key here. So you can do the switcheroo action, but it's way faster and smoother once you learn to use that key. Down low, B natural to B flat. And up high is the F, F sharp, G. E flat. Several ways to play E flat or high B flat. The most popular way is 2 in the side, the lowest side key. You can play with this key. Honestly, I never learned to use that key my entire life. I'm sure there's great ways to use it. I don't know what they are. I don't use it. Okay, so this is usually in a scale. When you're playing C, D, E flat, F, like that, you'll use 2 in the side. A good thing to know is if you trill E flat to F, you can leave that key on and just wiggle these 2 fingers. If you are skipping to an E flat or a high B flat, and any finger on your right hand is used on the note before or after, I would suggest you use 1 and 1. Like if I want to play B flat to E flat. I can use the normal fingering. It's much more clumsy because I'm using this finger for 2 notes in a row, the B flat and then the side E flat. So like a B flat arpeggio, F, B flat, D, I lied. E flat arpeggio, G, B flat, E flat, G, B flat, 1 and 1 is way smoother. Up high, this is a B flat arpeggio, D, F, B flat. If I'm going to go from a B natural to a D sharp or E flat, I can use 1 and 2 instead of 1 and 1. So in my music, above that E flat or D sharp or high B flat or A sharp, I'll write 1/1 like a fraction, 1 over 1, which tells me this is the fingering. Sometimes I'll write 1 over 2, and kids go, why do you write 1/2 in music? No, that's first finger and second finger to play that D sharp, E flat, A sharp, or B flat. Great fingering to learn. It's mostly when you're skipping that you use the 1 and 1 or 1 and 2 combination. I think most of these alternate fingerings should be on your fingering chart. So if you can get used to them, practice everything I played on this video. Put me on pause and you try that fingering. Hopefully it'll become in your repertoire. It's like having a bunch of different arrows in your quiver. And depending on the passage you're playing, you may choose an alternate fingering, which will usually go faster and smoother. The clarinet is a wonderful instrument to learn to play, and over time you will learn all the fingerings and the best situation in which to use them. But try to practice them. It's important. Good luck.